Hi, I'm Kate and today I'm making video about a hair, a kind of video I wish I'd had seen 3 years ago. If you're struggling with your hair right now, this video is for you. Quick note, I'm not a doctor, I'm sharing my personal experience, so if you have some problems like alopecia or hormonal issues, please see a doctor. Also, English is not my native language, I am still learning, so please support me with like and comment, and please try, don't laugh too hard. Who is this video for? If you have bad dye job, if you have a really bad haircut and you are so upset about it, if you had bad experience with some treatments, Botox, keratin or something like that, this video is for you. A little bit about my story. When I was a teenager, I had really beautiful long hair, but then I decided to bleach it. At first I did it in a salon and everything was okay, but when I became a student, I started experimenting with some cheap red toners, I don't know, drugstore dyes, and ended up with dry braided hair. It wasn't a total disaster because I just made some haircut and it was okay for those time, and I stopped experimenting for 2 years. But then I became again a student in a new city and I again wanted some new experiments. Then I wanted to go blonde again and I bleached my hair at home. And it was really big mistake. I kept touching my hair roots every 2 months, but after 1 year disaster hit. My hair started breaking off during washing. Some strands literally fell off. I knew this was my last bleaching session. Every time I brushed my hair and it was heartbreaking because it was like confetti from my hair, they break and I don't know, I was crying because of it, because before I had really nice hair and now I have almost nothing. Even a big patch of hair broke off from this part of head and it looked terrible because, you know, when it's windy weather, this patch was like this and I was really sad about it. But I couldn't fix it on those times, so I started experimenting with some treatments, with some hair care. I had no choice and I made short bob and it didn't suit me, but I had no choice. So then my experiments switched to the hair treatment. So now I will say you treatment and some hacks that are not working. So firstly, what I did wrong. I used argan and coconut oil for my hair before hair drying. You know, it's a terrible mistake because every oil hits your hair more than just hair dryer and you totally fry your hair. So please, you can use every treatment that you want. Maybe you have some recommendations from friends or somebody else, but you need to see ingredients of every treatment. And if it has oils, it's okay, but you don't need to use them before hair drying. Please, please, because you will fry, literally fry your hair. The next one. I spent a lot of money on expensive sulfate-free shampoos. It was also a mistake because nothing bad about sulfates. You know, I don't know why people make enemy from sulfates because they are needed in our shampoos, because the main function and main reason why we use the shampoos, it's because we need to clean our head, yeah? And only one function of shampoo is to clean. Don't believe if some shampoo says that, oh, I will renew your hair, I will make your hair, I don't know, long and beautiful. No, it doesn't work. Yes, you can use some special balm with some special ingredients, but for shampoo, it doesn't matter what they contain. I don't say that you can wash your hair with just soap, yeah? No, you can use some good shampoo, but it doesn't need to be expensive, it doesn't need to be sulfate-free. Just believe me, nothing changed when I had damaged hair and used this sulfate-free shampoo. By the way, I used Lador shampoos, Matrix shampoos, and it didn't work. The next one. I try to treat my hair with Botox. You know, there are also a lot of advertisements in the beauty sphere that, oh, we can fix your hair, just make this keratin, just make this Botox. And to be honest, I tried it. Did I like the result? No, totally no. I didn't like it because I made my hair look flat, thin and lifeless. And after 1 month, I didn't see a result at all. So it was like I didn't do nothing. Also, I don't recommend make hair polishing. If somebody recommends you, be sure that it doesn't work, because the result will be okay only for first hair washing, and then you will just dry your hair and the look of your hair will be the same as before. What I did right? Firstly, I bought the right brush. You know, my hair was so damaged and it was unreal to brush it when it was dry, so I needed to brush it wet. And because of this reason, I bought this. This is Tangle Teaser and it's a special brush for brushing wet hair. So it's allowed to brush wet hair by that. So you can go to the shop and see there are different models of Tangle Teaser, but on some models you can see that it's specially for wet hair, and the same about this brush. I love it so much. I buy every 2 years a new model because of I want new colors, you know, yes, it's crazy good, and it doesn't take a lot of hair when you brush it wet. The second point, what I did right, it was that I stopped coloring my hair for 2 years. Yeah, but I gave opportunity for my hair to refresh, you know. Sometimes also I made this hair cutting because there are still confetti from my hair. Just remember, if your hair is damaged, the best thing you can do, just leave it alone. If you see that your roots are healthy and everything okay with them, you just need time, okay? So maybe in this part it could be happy end, yeah? But no. After 2 years, guess what? I decided to make blonde again. So this time I decided to do this with professional, and it was great. She made me a really nice blonde. My hair had really good quality, not such as I did at home. It was great until I moved to another country, and that's when it all went wrong. Here is something important for you. Even if you have the best stylist in the world, you need to understand that life happens and sometimes you can move, your stylist can move, and you might end up with bad stylist. Yes, and it happened to me. So when I moved to another country, I needed to go to another stylist, and she didn't understand the rules maybe of correct coloristics. She just bleached my already bleached hair, so she doesn't care if it's rude or not rude. She's just, oh my god, I make this work, give me money. And after that, I saw the same result as 2 years ago. Again, hair loss, burned, damaged hair again. That was the final straw. No more blonde. After that, I visited new stylist, and she made me some transition from my natural color to the blonde because I needed to grow it. And after that, I did with my hair nothing. Now you can see my hair. It's hair after 3 years of my hair treatment. And now I will say what I did to achieve this result. My current hair care, it's only 2 products. Shampoo L'Oreal Elsef Dream Long and Balm L'Oreal Elsef Dream Long. That is all. Yeah, I know that it's mass market and everybody hates it. Just believe me. This shampoo and this balm, they are really good products. Yes, cheap, yes, basic, And yes, it works. The next one, as you understand, I still use my Tangle teaser, but now I don't brush my wet hair. I dry with hair dryer my hair, and after that I brush with Tangle teaser. By the way, you need to be sure that your hair dryer don't burn your scalp, you know, because I had before such hair dryer and it was uncomfortable to dry hair, and then I bought even cheaper model, but it has a warm mode. It is not cold, yeah, but it's average warm, and I like it, so you can do your hair drying with no damage. Also, one recommendation: don't keep towel on your head for a long time, because it also can damage your hair. Just make some small, you know, squeezing of the hair and give your hair opportunity to breathe. And also, what I do with my hair, I trim my hair only every 6 months and only for 2 centimeters. I had the goal to grow them really long, and now, to be honest, I really love the length of my hair, but I want a bit more. If you want to grow your hair, if you will listen to the recommendation of hairdresser in every salon that are saying, oh no, you have damaged hair, I wanna cut it like that and you will have the nice hair. No, don't listen, because if you want a really good length, you need to cut only 2, 3, maximum 5 centimeters if you have really damaged hair, and you will grow this hair faster. So, no expensive treatments, no fancy products, and look at my hair now. I love it so much. I can't believe that I have such hair now, because you saw my photos. It was terrible situation with my hair, and oh my god, just show me this video when I was 3 years ago, please. You need time and you need to leave your hair alone. Please, and just listen to my small recommendation. And after 2-3 years, you will have really beautiful hair. Don't cry, don't be sad. I'm sure that you will have this hair. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the patience to my English. I hope I helped you, and if you have some question, feel free to write in comments. I will answer them all. I am sending you lots of good vibes. I wish you good luck. Bye bye!